Christ is in our midst. Christopher from Orthodox Christian College Counseling here, and I want to take a couple of minutes to talk about how you can enhance your extracurricular or activity section of your college application and why it's so important to do so. This is a section I believe is not given enough thought to, and it's seen more of like just a list of things to throw on there rather than something that will tell a narrative of who you are as a person. With more and more students applying to the same set of schools that all have the same grades and courses and test scores, this is the section that can really help you stand out as an applicant. The Common App allows you to list 10 activities. You can use all 10 or not. It's up to you to determine what you think is important. Colleges continuously stress quality over quantity, and the activities do not have to be school related. They want to see what you are interested in, not try to do things you think the college is interested in seeing from you. This is a big difference, and I hope you take it to heart. Do what you want to do because you actually want to do it. So for Orthodox Christians, this means that church-related activities such as participating in youth groups, Oratorical Festivals, Bible bowls, serving in the altar, singing in the choir are all definitely very relevant to your college application, and especially if it's important to you. And I really hope that it is. So once you have your list of activities going back to 9th grade and going toward the present, you're going to want to figure out how to best put this into your application. And there are some great AI tools that actually can help with this. So let's take a look at one of those tools now. One AI tool that I've used for this is Pickaxe. And what you do is you take those things that you put. So for example, we had St. John Church Teen Youth Group. And before we just had, planned events and went to church, but now it asks some more really in-depth questions about what you did. And I can enter exactly what I did, what I felt, what lessons I learned, what impact I had, and I can submit it to this site, and it will generate for me a layout that will fit exactly into Common App. And it gives you some choice, right? So if you get overall feedback that says, yeah, you haven't really provided a lot, or you should add some more numbers or whatever, then you can kind of play around with it. But now you've got the description, the organization name, and then that 150 characters, they kind of pull out the most important things that you just said, and that's what you can copy and paste into your Common App. So again, you have to feed it the important things, what you did, what you learned, and it will kind of just package it nicely so that what you're trying to get across is clear and is strong and really represents that activity and what it meant to you. Finally, I want to take some time to share some tips to make this section shine that were shared from Julia Wallace and Matt Stalzer from Northwestern University. And the first tip is to ask, why are you including an activity? Why is this on here? Is it something that's really meaningful to you, that you really want to show a certain side of yourself to the admissions team? Just make sure it's on there for a specific reason. Make sure you use an effective structure and format, so as they are reading this, it flows. They can see what's important to you, where you spend a lot of your time, and helps, again, add to that narrative of who you are as a person. Use this space strategically. Avoid redundancy. So again, using AI tools and other means to make sure that you are not saying the same thing over and over again, not just in this section, but throughout the whole application. You want to really show as many different sides of yourself as you can with as much emphasis on why it's important. Don't ignore the rules of writing, and again, just be consistent. You want to make sure that they can get a good sense of who you are during this and not be wondering, what do you mean by that? And that kind of goes along with the last one, and that's avoid acronyms and jargon. There's a lot of acronyms out there, things that we abbreviate, things that maybe people in our community know what it is. We know what Goya is or Soyo is or some of those things, but people outside are not going to know what those are. So it's really important to make sure that you are clear and write it out or explain what they are so that you get the most credit for it, so to speak, and the admissions team knows exactly what we're talking about. I hope those tips were helpful and you'll use them to help enhance the activities and extracurricular section of your college applications. God bless.